Alright, on to a Watcher run. Here we go. Choose a card. Enemies in next 3 combat have 1 HP. Curse for a rare card, or trade out for a boss relic. There are a plethora of early shops. Is that the route I want to take? We can get 3 fights and a shop after a question mark here. The question mark, we probably wouldn't take a curse because we're getting a curse from Niao, but still. But then if we go here, we have to do this elite instead of that one. That's fine. We can't do them both, so it doesn't matter. And then we have to go left if we want to get 3 elites. And there's a ton of extra campfires. So I think the early shops on the route that I already want to go on encourages me to take the rare card. I'm going to take a quick break, get some tea, and then we'll kick this run off. Coconut is sunning herself on my Clank Legacy board, which is adorable. So I'm going to take a picture and post it in Discord if you're into that sort of thing. Aha! The Discord command worked. Okay, so does anybody... yeah, I don't know. Deck size is interesting. So Defect has a little bit different deck size considerations. So Defect decks a lot of times are really power focused. And powers, they don't exhaust, but they're not available a second time through the deck generally. So they sort of like half count when you're trying to figure out what your deck size is and should be. It's different. It's a little bit different for every class. Like Watcher has retained cards that have sort of similar effects, and Silent also has like well-laid plans. But yeah, generally powers contribute to larger deck size because you know they don't continue to solve problems for you as you go through the deck, so you have to pick powers and like backflips or whatever that actually solves problems. Alright, let's get a curse and a rare card. Normality, yeah. That's a bad one. I love taking Brilliance from Niao. Brilliance from Niao is like one of my favorite options because it's it says pick the mantra cards, and I like taking mantra cards anyway. Mantra's really good, and Brilliance does a ton of damage, so it's super good against Act 1 elites. Omniscience is basically a curse in Act 1 because there's pretty much no way to cast it unless you like go into Diva form, I guess. I guess you can cast it with Pure Water since we're keeping that. And then Master Reality is kind of a trap, but it can be really good. It just needs like a lot of support. So we're going to take Brilliance, and then we're going to get that Normality out of the deck quickly. We can mostly block out this turn, which is better than taking double damage, so I guess we'll do that. Actually, we probably want to fully block out. Alright, Strike Brilliance kills the Spike Slime, which blocks for 6, which I will do. Normality isn't too bad in Act 1 because it comes up in hands like this, where it's like, you were only going to play 3 cards anyway. But it will absolutely kill us if it stays in our deck for too long. We had lethal there and missed it. Probably still take no more damage in the fight. It's not a huge deal. Although it is taking me a very long time to end it. Yeah. Okay. What was the one card? Okay, so it's Brilliance. So Empty Fist is kind of an enemy of Brilliance. You don't really want to be Empty Fisting out of Divinity stance. And Just Lucky is kind of a friend of Brilliance because if you're picking Brilliance, you want to pick Prostrate. Prostrate costs 0. Just Lucky also costs 0, so if you pick lots of things that have card draw, then Just Lucky will be good with them. Just Lucky also lets you block during the Gremlin Knob fight, which is really nice. So I'll take it. I don't think we have anything that like especially makes this deck good at mitigating the negative impact of faces, and we're about to go to a shop, so I think we're going to take the gold. Alright, Medical Kit is out for the run. We cannot buy a Medical Kit this run, which is unfortunate. So is Meat on the Bone and Happy Flower, but Medical Kit is the one that hurts. So we're definitely removing Normality. And Cut Through Fate is both a really good card and says Scry on it, and we already bought a Scry card. So that's pretty nice. We can afford that and Protect as well. So that seems like a pretty solid shop. We've done... This wasn't a fight, so we need to do 2 fights to get the easy ones out. Haven't seen any mantra cards yet. The deck gets a lot better once we start finding mantra stuff. Just Lucky plus Protect blocks out here. We do not want Vigilance next turn. We want to kill him. This is another thing that says Scry, and it's a really good card. I guess we don't have a Weave or anything, but maybe even Nirvana would be good with this much scrying. Alright, this is our last easy fight. Triple defend here blocks out. Alright, we can, we're free to do a bunch of damage here, so we can maybe find... Oh, we already lost Wrath, so we can't find Wrath. I guess I'll hold on to Protect. We might need that, and we don't need to find more attacks for this turn. I don't really want to play Foresight. This fight's too fast. Hey, real Rolu. Oh my gosh, what a tongue twister. How's it going? Is Eruption Brilliance lethal? Probably. Yes, it is. Ancient Potion. That says Mantra on it. That's our first Mantra card. It's not good at all in the Gremlin Knob fight, but I think we're good enough without it. Just Rolu. Okay. I'm fine. We are sheltering in place here in California, so that's a little bit scary. You know, life goes on. Playing some Slay the Spire, making video games. I have a good time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're taking Prostrate. The first Prostrate always feels horrible to take, because you're like, ugh, it's just a 0-cost card that blocks for 4. Like, there's no way I'm going to shuffle my deck 5 times. Yeah, we've got plenty of food. It's food is not something we're expecting to be a problem. We both have a giant bag of rice, and I would not expect the local stores to close completely. Yeah, we've got a pantry full of food. We've got boxed macaroni and cheese and stuff, so we'll be okay. It sucks to pass Carve Reality. Carve Reality is a really good card. But we have to take Prostrate because we started with Brilliance. Alright, looks like we're healthy enough to upgrade, so let's upgrade probably the Brilliance. I think it gets an extra 4 damage, looks like. Yeah, I guess 4 is the best we can get. We could get a 1 mana discount on Eruption, which is pretty good. It's good specifically in the Gremlin Knob fight too, because we're unlikely to want to go into Calm, so that we can be pretty stressed out on our mana resource on the Eruption turn. But I think I want that damage. Maybe Cut Through Fate's better. It's kind of a tough one. If it's Gremlin Knob, I think Brilliance is probably best. If it's Sentries, I think Cut Through Fate or Just Lucky is probably better. If it's Lagavulin, maybe back to Brilliance? Nice, just Rolu. But now how do I know who the real Rolu is? Could be anyone. I think I like the Cut Through Fate upgrade better overall. But I'll take Brilliance because I'm afraid of Gremlin Nub. Here he is, Gremlin Nub. Alright, we want to Cut Through Fate to try and find another attack. These are both attacks, so I'll leave them both there. That was slightly wrong. When you're playing multiple scry cards in a turn, you should play them in ascending order. Especially if one of them is Cut Through Fate. I am going to Artifact Potion here. The only real, like, Artifact Potion that, the only real Artifact Potion synergy that you get as Watcher is, A, other potions, obviously, Swift Potion and Flex Potion, but then Fasting is the only, like, synergy card, and I wouldn't pick a Fasting just because I have an Artifact Potion, so I'm not saving it for anything, so getting rid of the Vulnerable is really good. I'm not going to Prostrate, though. You don't want to bow down before the Gremlin Nub, it just makes him angry. The last card is Eruption, so we have a pretty good chance of killing him next turn. So I think I am going to enter Calm here, because we have a better chance if we go into Calm and get extra mana. And it blocks, so. That looks like lethal. It is lethal. I don't remember seeing a Swede girl streaming Slay the Spire. If you can give me the name, I'll raid her afterwards. I guess that would require her to be online, but I like getting some AoE. Conclude is cool. It can be awkward to pick Conclude. but it's a really good card, so I'll just take it. I think the worst case scenario for conclude is like you pick a conclude, and then like at the end of the round you pick like a Pandora's box or a shoot, what's the one that only changes 3 cards? Astrolabe. And then you get like 3 cards that say end of turn on them, and you're like, oh no, I can only end my turn once. Can we afford to smith here? I think we probably rest. We have to take a bunch more elites, so let's rest. Potion belt. Okay. Goes really well with the white beast statue we had in the previous run. Okay, so his magic number is 36, so we want to get him to 36 and then do as much damage as possible. Not there yet. We're always doing this. Maybe we want to protect Conclude. Let's see, Conclude does too much damage, so it would break him poorly. So if we're going to play an attack, we want to do 7 damage. We can do 6 damage with Just Lucky Strike. And then set up for an Eruption break next turn. And protect, obviously. We do overblock a little bit. We're blocking for 18, and he's only hitting for 12. But I'm not too concerned about that. Let's get rid of the defend. We're trying to break him next turn. Well, this is not a good break turn. I guess actually maybe it is, because we can Eruption, Cut Through Fate, and then strike. Alternatively, we just Vigilance and like Foresight, and then take a bunch of damage. I guess we could Vigilance, Cut Through Fate, and then defend, but that would break him at a really bad total. So I think we do go into Eruption here, or into Wrath. And then we just hope we can either get out of it next turn or kill them. Yikes. Looks like we can kill them though. I was kind of lucky. There's a Nirvana I was talking about. I'd have to pick it over Skrull though. Skrull's great. I mean, Nirvana is blocking for like 3, maybe 6 per turn. It's like pretty much as good as Like Water. But Skrull is really good, and we have like Prostrates and Just Luckies and stuff to cost 0, so we're picking Skrull. Alright, now I think maybe we can afford an upgrade. Let's see. So we still get max value out of the healing. What would we be upgrading? It can't be Gremlin Knob again, so it's either Lagavulin or Sentries. Maybe I should have taken their Nirvana. Nirvana's super good against Sentries with Foresight. We're pretty good against Sentries. We've got Conclude and a bunch of Scries, so we can get rid of Dazes. A Skrull, so we can draw a bunch in emergency. So I'm not too worried about Sentries. How about Lagavulin? We don't have enough damage for Lagavulin. We're like way behind on damage. I guess maybe I upgrade Prostrate. We need to like go into Divinity in that fight. Wait, no, there's no way we're going into Divinity. That would require me to shuffle 3 times, which is not happening. So I guess maybe just Conclude, get the extra damage. It's really good against Sentries. It's good against Lagavulin too. Probably use it on the wake up turn. Okay. Alright, here we go. Well, we'll always do this. Sure, I'll keep a Cut Through Fate next turn. Maybe next turn's the wake up turn. And even if it's not, Cut Through Fate helps me set up for the following turn a little bit. So if we wake up this turn, the next turn might have like Eruption Conclude. I guess I don't really want to wake up with Eruption Conclude though. That seems bad. So maybe we just Foresight this turn. Our best wake up this turn would be Brilliance, Cut Through Fate, Strike, or maybe Cut Through Fate, Eruption, Miracle, Brilliance. Would be a pretty good wake up. So I guess let's Cut Through Fate first and see if we find Eruption. I kind of want to keep Protect. So we can wake him up with 5 plus 18 is 23 damage. That's a pretty good wake up. It's not too bad. We could also Miracle out Foresight, or we could just wake him up with 17 damage and Foresight. Or we'd wait for her later, and then Eruption conclude, wake him up. Yeah, I guess I like waiting. It gets us closer to the next mantra as well. Definitely don't need defense. I hate being stuck in Wrath mode against Lagavulin though, because he'll hit you for 40. And we don't have any way to exit other than Vigilance. We do have Protect though. So if we're not Eruptioning, we would just Strike, Conclude, which wakes him up and does 20 damage. It's not bad. But if we Eruption, Strike, Coin, Conclude. So we do 1 damage plus 12 is 13 plus 32 is 45 damage. It's a good wake up. Alright, fine. And then just hope we draw Vigilance. Let's see, I'll keep Cut Through Fate. I guess I could keep Scrawl instead, huh? Scrawl draws even more. But Cut Through Fate attacks, and we're in Wrath mode right now. Okay, we found it. So we can Brilliance. That actually does more damage than Cut Through Fate. We're actually, it might be possible to get lethal with Cut Through Fate here. 14 damage leaves him at 18. No, none of these do 18. Okay, so we have to take it slow. Calm down a little bit. And then we can Wrath right back up. I think probably get lethal. So this is 9 plus, yeah, it's lethal. Cool, that's a pretty good fight. Ooh, kunai, wow. Okay, so Just Lucky is insane now. Kunai is one of the best relics in the game. There's the Weave too. Oh my god. What an insane card reward. Kunai plus Weave in this deck. Obviously we're taking Weave. Okay, well now I'm gonna rest. The only thing we're really afraid of in the whole run right now is like dying before the deck comes online with kunai. So we need to like make sure that we're not dying to Gremlin Nub in the next fight. But that's pretty much the only thing we're afraid of now. Alright, we're gonna end this turn with Conclude. Which means I guess we're taking 10 damage. I guess I'll Cut Through Fate and look for a Defend. Didn't get one. 16 plus the potion is 26. So maybe I just Protect Miracle Conclude here, because we're gonna kill this sentry either way. Wait, why do we have 4 armor? Oh, the prostate. So we're only taking 6 right now, so I guess I'll save the Protect for next turn. We could have Explosive Potion there to save 3 dazes, but I don't know if that's really necessary. We can just double defend Explosive Potion. Explosive Potion is getting used this fight anyway, so I guess I should have done it last turn. Vigilance Just Lucky blocks out, and we can develop Foresight. We might be able to kill him because we have a weave we can get back to. So it'd be 9 plus 6 plus 8. Yeah, that's definitely lethal. But then we were interruption again. But then we have brilliance next turn, which is guaranteed lethal. Okay. So the 9 plus the 8 kills the sentry, and then the just lucky can go the other way. Pow. Oops, I picked the ball tornado before I did the card reward, which is a mistake, but I think it's okay. Mantra and card draw are both things we're looking for. So this prey takes us from, hey, what the hell? Come up here. I'm not gonna sleep on the couch right now, no. So this prey takes us from like 3 shuffles before we enter Divinity to 2, or to 1 rather, 2 times through the deck. So 1 shuffle. So I will grab it. And I think we can afford an upgrade here. We don't really need a upgrade on either of these two because they evenly divide into 10 currently, so I'm pretty happy about that. Maybe we take a weave upgrade. Or maybe foresight since it's bottled now. I could see arguments for either weave or foresight. Let's take foresight. It can be challenging to play weave against automaton just because of the way he is. I think we're probably going to use Entropic Brew this fight. Maybe not. Maybe we'll keep Entropic Brew. This turn's definitely a foresight prey. Are we going to be able to do 49 damage? See, we should have drank the Entropic Brew before. Can we drink it right now? We can, but we don't get to see the results until after the weave. I'll get rid of the strike. Okay. So we have Fire Potion to change his stance. We're always prostrating. So we can do 21 from that. And then I guess we're always inciting too. No, wait, we're not always inciting. So 21 plus 3 plus 8, because 2 of these. So that's 24, 32. It's not really anywhere close to 49, but we can make it with Fire Potion if we need to. Yeah, I mean, we can't really block for 36. So I think either Fire Potion or Liquid Memories on Brilliance, which basically both do the same thing, are the solutions here. I'll save Liquid Memories because it's a little bit more versatile. I don't know why I've pronounced versatile like that. I've never said English words before. Versatile. Let's go ahead and do the insight. Now I feel a little bit silly. Could have broken him in eruption mode pretty easily without spending a card. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go into eruption mode. It saves the potion this turn, and then next turn I can Liquid Memories if we're stuck. I guess we're guaranteed to be stuck actually, huh? So maybe it's just Vigilance, Strike, Fire Potion here. I think I'm gonna drink the Cultist Potion too. We're scaling up our defenses, but we needed to scale up our offense as well. Is that true? If we Eruption Strike here, we get an extra dex. We have a Scry next turn, so we're likely to get another dex next turn as well. Yeah, I think we probably win the fight if we don't Cultist Potion. I am a little bit afraid though. We're at 50 health and we're breaking him this turn, so I think we're probably fine. We don't need strikes right now. We'll conclude. I'll save scroll for later. Oops, I scried too deeply, so now my my cut through fate does not return weave. Yeah, I said that. I think the eruption strike triggers kunai. We can just double defend here. If we double defend and then weave and cut through fate, we put weave into the next shuffle, which is good. We also put cut through fate into the next shuffle, but. Or that's not true. Cut through fate goes into the cards. Oh no, I guess it stays out while it's being shuffled. Okay, whatever. We put weave at the bottom of the deck, which is where we want it. We don't want to eruption next turn. We're probably using protect, so once we have defend, that's probably enough. We don't really need to burn scroll. I'd like to fit in brilliance if I can. It's hard to trigger kunai when he's in damage return mode, so I think I'm just not going to try. Let's see, we can weave Just Lucky Weave, which blocks for 3 and takes a net 7 damage. So he's currently hitting for 16, we're blocking for 3, so we would take 4 health damage to develop 1 dex. I think that's probably worth it. Leave that there. I guess my math is wrong, so I took 6 damage. We get to go into Brilliance this turn if we want. Which seems like a good way of stopping him from attacking me. I'm not sure if it's enough damage though. This is 18, 36, plus 12. So it's 48, we're off by 2. Needed that cultist potion. Well, we can't retain either of these two. I guess we can go get Brilliance, which definitely does enough damage. Or maybe this is the Snecko Oil turn. Seems kind of bad. Okay. Wasting 5 energy. We don't want to conclude this turn, probably. I guess I'll keep it. Yeah, we did want to conclude this turn. Let's keep scroll. This is the biggest attack we're likely to see, so as long as we're able to block that out, we should be fine. We spent all our energy. I don't really want to try and go get a dex. Brilliance Eruption seems good. Or Eruption Brilliance, rather. We don't need to set anything up for next fight, so we're done. Devotion's great. So is Spirit Shield. Coconut, you're great too. Everybody thinks so. I'll take Devotion. We're pretty all in on the mantra stuff, so getting there more often seems good. Sacred Bark plus Potion Belt's pretty interesting. Hey. Hey. Come here. Ugh. Why don't you sit over there and yell at me? And you could sit up here, and then I would pet you. Sacred Bark and Tiny House are both great. Sacred Bark's probably better. If you've Sacred Bark with Snecko oil, do you draw 10 cards? It's almost worth it just to find out. $50 gold would be nice, max HP. We don't really need to obtain a card. There's not like a card we super need. And potion is nice. I feel like Sacred Bark. Sacred Bark gets you out of a lot of jams. It is draw 10 cards. We don't need to go to a shop, but we can. And this shop is in the middle of a good path, it looks like. We can get 3 paths that way, 3 elites that way by going the long way, or we can take 2 and an extra fire. An earlier extra fire. This path leads to some empty late question marks, which are scary because you can get thwacked. We kind of don't have enough attack density in the deck to trigger kunai. We've been missing out on some kunai procs. We've got some powers and mantra synergy stuff that isn't attacks. She's not attacking, so we can attack. I will use the miracle to proc kunai. She's attacking, so we should be able to defend. Cut through fate's fine. Vigilance defend is not quite enough. Protect defend is. I guess we'll just protect defend then. She's attacking for 15. Seems like we might be able to kill her with the eruption. Oh, we're in divinity. We don't want an eruption. We could scrawl to draw 6, and that causes a shuffle. And then we can still insight after that if we need more. But it looks like we don't. Four miracles. We get more worship. I don't think we really need that at this point. We've got 3 worship cards. I think we're good. On that. 3 mantra cards, rather. Collect, we don't have like a big conjure blade we're building up to or anything. An empty mind, it would be nice to exit calm, but I don't want to be exiting worship. Yeah, worship is really hard to play. You basically have to find establishment for worship to be good, in my opinion. On 3 energy. We can remove a card. Seems like we probably want to do that. Although I'm a little bit hesitant to remove a strike since they help us trigger kunai. We should be able to replace those pretty easily. Alright, I think we don't go to this shop now. And maybe we go to this shop instead. Because now we only got 175, so we're not guaranteed to be able to buy the shop relic anymore. Feels really good to be able to break his armor with 1 attack. Maybe we protect coin defend here. Block for 17. Maybe we just Brilliance and the Snecko Oil. I guess I could Miracle first and then Snecko Oil. Yeah, I think that's fine. We have Eruption for 0, but it doesn't look like we have Lethal because everything else is super expensive. That didn't work. Darn. I guess we Protect. At least Weave didn't get its price changed. If we defend and then scrawl, we cause a shuffle. And then we can put Weave on the bottom of the deck and potentially draw Scry stuff to redraw it. Yeah, we would guaranteed draw Scry stuff. Seems okay. Maybe we strike instead of defend since we're frail. We're definitely gonna Just Lucky. Only blocks for 1 though. But if we strike, then Just Lucky gets to remove 2 armor. I think removing 2 armor is better than defending for 3. I don't really want Foresight if it costs 2. Man, Cut Through Fate costing 3 is so brutal. We might need to do the double bottled Miracle too. Just to taking 14 is a lot. Okay, let's Brilliance first, and then what are we even looking for with this? The 3-cost Protect? Can't play that. I guess we just block for 4, take 10. Yikes. We don't have Lethal. We can Protect to block out. But then that's all we get to do. I guess that's par for the course for this fight, so okay. No 3 attacks available. Probably want to do Brilliance every time. I think all of the damage has been done by Brilliance so far. I guess that's not true. We did a little bit with Weave and Strike. I guess we're blocking it with Vigilance. Taking 5. Just Lucky gets back the Weave. We cannot go into Divinity next turn. I guess we missed one at some point. Oh, Prey costs 2, so we've probably been missing that. 2-cost Strike, get out of here. I could have gotten 1 more Plated Armor off this turn. I did that wrong. Let's see, Cut Through Fate get anything cost 0? Cut Through Fate can get a Weave and a Just Lucky to theoretically get a Dex. It also gets a Plated Armor off. It's not as good as Strike Conclude in terms of damage, but it's got more upside. It looks like we're on pace to stun the Shelled Parasite here. Not something you see every day. It's gonna be close. We might kill him first. There's basically no downside to Eruption there. Oh shoot, we kill him on the same time as we stun him. We don't do any of this stuff, so we're gonna skip here. Courier, huh? Courier right before a shop. Okay. Oh, there's Shuriken. Wow, we could have had both. Could have had the whole dream. Dolly's Mirror for Brilliance Plus seems pretty good. We need more attacks. Brilliance Plus is about the best attack you can find. We can't afford that and Fruit Juice. Fruit Juice also gives us 10 max HP, which is quite a bit. We can't afford Fruit Juice and any of the relics. I guess we can afford Dolly's Mirror and a Skill Potion. Skill Potion's still doubled. Yeah, okay. I think we were planning to rest here. It looks like we need it. Alright, Act 2 Elites. Alright, I think we're doing the Cultist Potion here. And then I guess, I guess I'll Pray and Foresight over Entering Calm. Makes us take 5 damage, but getting up that Scry and the mantra seems important. And then Conclude, obviously. Oh wait, is Conclude obvious? Because it doesn't kill Mad Gremlin, it makes him angrier. So we take 7 instead of 5. If we Vigilance Pray, we get 4 energy next turn. Yeah, this is not great. What's the best outcome for Skill Potion right now? I feel like there's a really good one, but I can't think of what it is. There's no like if it was silent, it would be the like AoE Poison in a Week card. Would be super good to get 2 copies of. Oh, I guess it would be 2 worships, huh? 2 worships and then Conclude. Blam! Wave of the hand, yeah. We're not taking enough damage for me to feel like I need to do this, though. There's a lot of block in there, and I'd be wasting it. What about Vigilance, Pray, and Miracle Conclude? Yeah, I don't want to skip any mantra. And I don't want to skip Conclude. I don't want to take damage, so I think that's the only way to do them all. Alright, let's see what's in the skill pot, because now we're taking a bunch of damage. 2 pressure points kills, or 1 pressure points kills Mad Gremlin. So that blocks for 11, which is more than Deceive Reality does. Actually, it kills both. Yeah, I'm taking pressure points. Get rid of the wizard. I think we probably Miracle Potion here too. Let's see, so we'd block for 10 with those, and keep 2 miracles. Yeah. Also, we only use skills that turn because our our damage was all skill based. Yes, please. These cards are better. That was more like it. Let's go ahead and Insight too. We got some more energy, so might as well use it. Get a kunai proc. Yeah, no eruption. Discard Scrawl. Do we want Scrawl? Cut Through Fate, Brilliance. Oh, Brilliance alone kills Gremlin Wizard. Or Mad Gremlin, I suppose. We could also kill Mad Gremlin, or either one with this combo. So we're probably doing all three of those things. I guess Just Lucky also draws Weave back. I guess we should make sure we don't have lethal. So 29 plus 13 is 42, plus 12 is 54, plus 9 is 63, plus another 10 is 73, so we don't have lethal. We need Just Lucky and... Oh wait, we can get extra 10. It's 83 because we get... yeah, we get Weave twice, yeah. Cut does not find prey because the last card is Scrawl. I mean, I guess we could shuffle. We can actually put Weave into the hand and then shuffle, so that seems pretty good. So I'll leave that there, so that Cut Through Fate... Oh wait, I guess that doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's a strike. You think? Yeah, I guess that's fair. Looks like we're probably killing him this turn. Ooh, double fruit juice. Yes, please. I don't think we want any of these. We've got... Oh wait, maybe Third Eye. Hey. Hey. Don't yell. Yeah, our only source of block is Just Lucky and Protect. And obviously the defense and prostrate. So I think I'll take a Third Eye. Get the Weaves back. Or it's just one Weave, right? Just get the Weave back. This fight's so brutal. Come here. Don't just sit far away and yell. That's mean. Don't be mean to your humans. Coogan is still trying to figure out how far away I'm willing to walk to pick her up so that she can sit just outside that range and yell at me. Yeah, let's Cut Through Fate on this guy. Let's see what we get. Neither of these is particularly good. I think we need to defend, and I'm willing to spend Miracle to establish Foresight. Uh, 12 damage coming in. We're frail. I think I'll keep Devotion anyway. We can mostly block out with Vigilance Third Eye. There's no Weave in here, so let's go look for it. Third Eye can find it. Ooh, 2 Brilliances. Okay. If we have 2 Brilliances coming up, maybe we want to end the turn in Eruption, if that's feasible. Seems like that takes too much damage, though. They're attacking for 23. Scrawl is so awkward in 3 energy decks when it's unupgraded. So we can protect, defend, and block for 12. Let's go ahead and just drink that fruit juice before we die. Blocking for 12 means we take 11. We could just kill him. That blocks out a little bit. We can't kill him with Conclude, doesn't do enough damage. Although Scrawl would get us these for sure. Yeah, let's Scrawl and see what else we get. Alright, so we're always going to weave, and then if we weave and end with Conclude, he dies. So we're going to plan on that. We're going to use at least 1 Brilliance. Okay, we don't need that right now. And I guess we block with Third Eye. Second for 20. If we pray and prostrate, we have divinity. So let's plan on keeping eruption because it's an attack at least. So it looks like we're going to be able to go into divinity and then wrath and then calm to end the turn. And we're going to be blocking for at least 16. Almost lethal. Since we're so close to killing him, I'm going to just protect. Keep both of those. I don't think we want any of that noise. Alright, it looks like we're going to take the more conservative route where we heal up before this elite. We're having some troubles here. All the Smoothstone is very welcome. It doesn't look like there's much to do this turn other than set up. He's attacking for 10, so we probably don't want an Eruption. Scrawl's pretty good in the fight, so I'll leave it. Yeah, Brilliance means that your strength applies 3 times, basically. Brilliance goes great with strength. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what? 3 times your strength? It's like a unupgraded Heavy Blade. Oh, I see. I see. He asked about Brilliance and not Divinity. I was a mistake. Yeah, you can scale up Brilliance way faster with just Prostrate. Scroll cost 0. That's like an upgrade for free. All the rest of the stuff's kind of garbage. Let's go ahead and Miracle. It looks like we're going to need... No, maybe we don't need extra energy this turn. We'll save the Miracle for an emergency. I guess we play the 2-mana Prostrate. It's kind of gross. Defend, Prostrate, Brilliance. Get stuck with a 1-mana Insight. We get to avoid Weave's cost getting randomized, and he is attacking for a bunch. So let's keep the defends and look for more. We're always doing that. It looks like we'll third eye. Oh shoot, I did the math wrong, so third eye doesn't work. I guess I have to, oh man, I screwed this turn up. So now if I insight, I have to just trust randomness to draw me an attack to get a dex. These costs are all really high too. We did get the weave anyway. This puts us in divinity next turn, so I guess I'll keep it. This costs 4 mana though, so we can't do it. Okay. Cut Through Fate costs 3. Shuffling an Insight in the deck is not great, because Insight is much better when it costs 0. It's not guaranteed to. I guess let's Cut Through Fate. If Devotion costs 0, it's pretty good. Because there's still a Brilliance left too. Alright, we're going to 1. He's attacking for 10. We basically have to kill him now. I think we want to shuffle. Or, yeah, we can't block out for enough with Defend Just Lucky. Oh wait, we can, because we're not frail and we have 3 decks. Okay, so we don't want to shuffle. We in fact don't want to mulligan any of these, so that we draw 5 and still have 1 left so that Just Lucky gets us weave. Okay. We want to trigger that before we do the block, but it doesn't really matter. Second for 15, we can block out with just Protect. I guess let's see if Devotion has a low cost now. Same with Conclude. Cut Through Fate. 0 is pretty low. Unfortunately, we drew Weave, so now it costs mana. We have to use Protect, or else we die. I think 2 Brilliance probably kills him, so let's keep those. No on these. Yikes. There's another Cut Through Fate. We badly need one of those. Now we have to fight an elite with 1 health. Looks like that's the run. Yeah, I don't think there's any out here. If we Just Lucky and find Weave, we get Weave, we can get 3 attacks a little easier. But it just doesn't matter enough. We can pray to the god of Book of Stabbing. Conquered. Alright, that was pretty close. It like almost came online. I'm not sure really what the deck was missing exactly. I feel like we got kunai and then just like failed to get like Cut Through Fates and 0 cost attacks and 0 cost blocks, and that was like all we needed. But we just missed a bunch of damage commons, and we filled our deck with a bunch of like praise and stuff. Maybe like all the prostrates and praise were a mistake, because after we found kunai, like that should have been the plan. That's a way better plan. Yeah, Spirit Shield would have been really nice. What did we pick from that? We picked Scrawl? Yeah, Scrawl was not effective. I think in my head I was like, I'll get Scrawl and then upgrade it, and then we just never got to that point. We just needed to rest at every campfire. Okay, well, good run.